Hello students, welcome back. Students, today we are going to start new topic of electrochemistry, which is electrochemical cell. So students, electrochemical cell होता क्या है वो आपको पहले समझना है. Now students, electrochemical cell के बारे में आपने क्लास 11 में भी पढ़ा है. So let me give you a quick revision of what you have studied in class 11 about electrochemical cell. Electrochemical cell is a device which converts chemical energy into electrical energy. So it is a device which converts chemical energy into electrical energy. That means when an electrochemical cell works, the chemical energy of a spontaneous redox reaction is converted into electrical energy. Or in simple words, we say that the Gibbs energy change during the working or during the course of a spontaneous redox reaction is converted into electrical energy. And students, let me tell you, electrochemical cells they are also called galvanic cells. So electrochemical cell is also called galvanic cell, or it is also called voltaic cell. So after the name of scientists Galvani and Volta, electrochemical cell is also called what? Galvanic cell or voltaic cell. Now students, important thing about electrochemical cell is that generally an electrochemical cell works on the principle of indirect redox reaction. So इसका जो basic principle है, it is that of indirect redox reaction. अब इसका क्या मतलब है student? What do you mean by indirect redox reaction? So student, indirect redox reaction का मतलब हुआ that reduction and oxidation, they do not take place in same vessel, but they occur in separate vessels. So here what happens is that reduction occurs at one metal electrode, the oxidation occurs at the other metal electrode. That means oxidation and reductions, they occur in two halves, two half cells we say. So दो half cells में एक में oxidation होगा, एक में reduction होगा, and then दोनों के बीच में there will be flow of electron that constitutes electric current. Now students, let me explain you about the working of an electrochemical cell. So generally an electrochemical cell, so here I am giving you example of Daniell cell. So we are now discussing working of electrochemical cell. Now in Daniell cell we have what? Zinc electrode. So this is zinc electrode, now which is dipped in zinc sulfate. So we have zinc electrode dipped in, say, aqueous zinc sulfate, having, say, concentration 1 molar. Now the other half of the cell has, now this is the second half, which contains a copper electrode. So this is copper electrode dipped in what? Copper sulfate. So we have aqueous copper sulfate solution. Again the concentration is, say, 1 molar. So this is, students, copper electrode. This is what? Zinc electrode. Now externally these two are connected through wires having voltmeter between the terminals. So आप इन दोनों को connect कर दोगे through wires और बीच में voltmeter होगा so as to measure any potential difference. So we have voltmeter to measure cell potential. Now students, internally these two half cells are connected by an inverted U-shaped glass tube which is called salt bridge. So this we have studied in class 11 also, and the mouth of this salt bridge or tube is plugged with cotton so as to prevent intermixing. And students, now this U-shaped glass tube is filled with an inert electrolyte like potassium chloride or potassium nitrate in gelatin or agar-agar, and this is called what? Salt bridge. हम इसको salt bridge बोलते हैं. Now students, so internally the two half cells are connected through this salt bridge and externally they are connected through metallic wires. Now students, as soon as the circuit is completed, और यहाँ पर बीच में आप switch लगा सकते हैं. Now, और जैसे ही switch को on करेंगे students, what happens is that zinc dissolves. So यहाँ पर जो zinc electrode है वो dissolve करता जाएगा. So that means gradually we notice that eating away of the zinc takes place. और यहाँ पर students, अगर ये zinc dissolve कर रहा है, it is because of the fact that zinc undergoes what? Oxidation, giving zinc ions which pass into the solution, and electrons, they are left behind on the electrode, giving it a negative charge with respect to the electrolyte. Now, here we have copper ions. Now, copper ions are reduced at this electrode, giving copper solid. So, this rod gains weight because of deposition of copper. And student, when this occurs, we call it reduction. So, this is the reduction half cell. This is the oxidation half cell of the electrochemical cell. So, this rod gains weight. This rod loses weight. This rod has a negative charge with respect to electrolyte. And student, when reduction of the copper ions occurs at the copper electrode, this electrode gains a positive charge with respect to what? Electrolyte. Now, this rod has a positive charge, which means this rod has a tendency to gain electrons. So we call it what? Cathode, as reduction takes place on it. And this rod has a negative charge. So this rod has a tendency to what? Give electrons. So flow of electrons, students, जो होगा say इस तरह से होगा from this electrode, that is from zinc to copper electrode, and since oxidation occurs at this electrode, we call it anode. So and the current flows. Now उसके बाद student जो current flow करेगा, say externally it is due to movement of electrons, but internally say यहां से हम कहेंगे इस तरह से, and then यहां से आपका ऐसे. This is the direction of flow of current. So current का जो direction of flow है, it is opposite to that of flow of electrons. So the common observations are that zinc rod gradually loses weight. The concentration of zinc ions in this half cell what? Increases. Copper rod gains weight. The concentration of copper ions in this half cell decreases. Electrons flow from anode to cathode and current in opposite direction. Now students, this salt bridge contains an inert electrolyte. So here I am going to give you the functions of salt bridge also. Salt bridge has two important functions. इसके दो important functions है students. First is that it completes the electrical circuit. So first function of the salt bridge that it completes the electrical circuit. So ये circuit को पूरा करता है. And student, second function क्या है? It maintains electrical neutrality. it maintains electrical neutrality of the half cell solutions. So जो इलेक्ट्रोलाइटिक सॉल्यूशंस है हाफ सेल में, उनका इलेक्ट्रिकल न्यूट्रलिटी मेंटेन रखता है स्टूडेंट्स, जो कि बहुत जरूरी है, अदरवाइज दिस फ्लो ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन विल नॉट टेक प्लेस. थोड़ी देर बाद वो रुक जाएगा. क्यों स्टूडेंट्स? बिकॉज स्टूडेंट जब यहां से जिंक आयन बनेंगे तो जिंक आयन ज्यादा होने से वो नेगेटिवली चार्ज इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को इधर फ्लो ही नहीं करने देंगे. बट होता क्या है स्टूडेंट्स, जब इधर हम कहते हैं कि जिंक आयन्स आर फॉर्म्ड इन द सॉल्यूशन, वी हैव से KCl. So what happens is that the excess positive charge इस solution में आया है, that is neutralized by diffusion of chloride ions from what? The salt bridge. Salt bridge में भी we have what? Ions which can diffuse. Here also student, when copper ions are what? Discharged at this electrode, the concentration of negative ions in the solution increases. एंड ड्यू टू दिस, अब ये नेगेटिव चार्ज अगर इलेक्ट्रोलाइटिक सॉल्यूशन में होगा तो ये इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को रिपेल करेगा. बट वो नहीं होगा स्टूडेंट्स, बिकॉज जैसे ही यहां पर पॉजिटिव आयन का कंसेंट्रेशन घटता है और V से नेगेटिव बढ़ जाता है, सो व्हाट हैपेंस इज दैट K पॉजिटिव आयंस से डिफ्यूज सो एज टू बैलेंस दैट एक्स्ट्रा नेगेटिव चार्ज. सो सॉल्ट ब्रिज हैज टू इंपॉर्टेंट फंक्शंस. फर्स्ट, इट कंप्लीट्स द सर्किट, एंड सेकेंड, it maintains the electrical neutrality of the half cell solutions. One more important thing about the salt bridge is that the electrolyte which is taken inside the salt bridge should be inert. Now what do you mean by inert? इसका inert होने का मतलब ये हुआ that electrolyte, that is KCl or KNO3, should not participate in the electrode reaction, or we say they should not react. These two electrolytes or any electrolyte which we take should not react with the species of the half cells. So इनका इस solutions के साथ और इनके जो species हैं, that means metal electrodes हैं, उनके साथ कोई reaction नहीं होना चाहिए. And students, second important thing about these two electrolytes means हमें कौन सा electrolyte choose करना है, ये भी बहुत important है. Students, ये याद रखना है that जो भी आप electrolyte use कर रहे हैं, से पोटाशियम क्लोराइड और पोटाशियम नाइट्रेट की यूज करते हैं, क्योंकि यहां पर जो आयनिक मोबिलिटी है कैटायन और एनायन का, से K पॉजिटिव और Cl नेगेटिव का, वो नियरली सेम होना चाहिए. क्योंकि अगर उनके आयनिक मोबिलिटी में डिफरेंस हुआ, मींस इधर से क्लोराइड मूव कर रहा है, लेकिन अगर पोटाशियम आयन का मोबिलिटी कम है तो वो इधर वाला सॉल्यूशन तो क्या होगा, न्यूट्रलाइज हो जाएगा, बट इधर वाला नहीं होगा, उससे भी फ्लो ऑफ इलेक्ट्रॉन रुक जाएगा. सो स्टूडेंट्स, इसीलिए ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है दैट इलेक्ट्रोलाइट शुड बी selected in such a way that what the ionic mobility of the cation and anion should be nearly same. So students, this is how an electrochemical cell works. Now one important thing about that, what will be the effect of external potential on this electrochemical cell, means अगर सपोज स्टूडेंट्स मैं इन दोनों इलेक्ट्रोड्स को कनेक्ट कर दूं विद से एक्सटर्नल ऑपोजिंग पोटेंशियल, ठीक है. सो अगर मैं इसको कनेक्ट कर दूं विद एक्सटर्नल पोटेंशियल, अब अगर ये सेल का वोल्टेज है, ठीक है, नाउ हर सेल का अपना भी एक पोटेंशियल होता है स्टूडेंट्स, ये तो बैटरी हो गया, बट इसका भी एक पोटेंशियल है. से ये अगर डेनियल सेल है तो लेट मी टेल यू, इन डेनियल सेल वोल्ट मीटर से जो रीडिंग आता है वी कॉल इट सेल पोटेंशियल, एंड अंडर स्टैंडर्ड कंडीशंस दैट मींस व्हेन कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ द स्पीशीज ऑफ द हाफ सेल्स इज व्हाट 1 मोलर, दिस पोटेंशियल इज फाउंड टू बी 1.1 वोल्ट. नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, जब आप इस इलेक्ट्रोकेमिकल सेल को कनेक्ट करोगे विद एक्सटर्नल ऑपोजिंग पोटेंशियल, अगर ये ऑपोजिंग, और आप उसको धीरे धीरे ग्रेजुअली इंक्रीज करते जाओ, अगर एक्सटर्नल ऑपोजिंग पोटेंशियल 1.1 वोल्ट से कम है, so students, if we say that external voltage is less than 1.1 volts, that means जो cell potential है उससे कम है, then this cell continues to work in the expected direction. That means the flow of electron will be from zinc electrode to copper electrode. So electrons का flow इसी डायरेक्शन में होगा. Is it clear? That means अगर आपका सेल वोल्टेज यानी सेल पोटेंशियल से 1.1 वोल्ट है और एक्सटर्नल पोटेंशियल उससे कम है, देन दिस सेल कंटिन्यूज टू वर्क इन द सेम डायरेक्शन, मींस वो वर्क करेगा एज इलेक्ट्रोकेमिकल सेल, विच मींस chemical reaction will take place spontaneously and electricity is produced. But students, जब आप gradually opposing potential को बढ़ाते हैं, से अगर वो बढ़कर से potential आपका external potential जो है वो 1.1 वोल्ट के इक्वल हो जाता है, students, the cell stops working. ये सेल काम नहीं करेगा. Then there will be no working. That means no electrical energy will be produced when the external opposing potential is equal to the cell potential. That means electrochemical cell stops working when external potential is equal to the cell potential. Now students, thirdly, when we increase external potential and it exceeds 1.1 volt, अब सेल फिर से काम करना स्टार्ट कर देगा, बट इन ऑपोजिट डायरेक्शन. अब जब आपका एक्सटर्नल पोटेंशियल 1.1 वोल्ट से ज्यादा हो गया, नाउ स्टूडेंट्स, जो कॉपर यहां पर डिपॉजिट हुआ था वो वापस आपका क्या होगा, ऑक्सीडाइज होना, मींस डिसॉल्व करना शुरू कर देगा. एंड यहां पर जो आपका जिंक आयंस बने थे, अब जिंक आयंस वापस और डिपॉजिट होना शुरू हो जाएंगे इस रॉड पे. दैट मीन जिंक आयंस वापस मूव करेगा. सो दिस बिकम्स नाउ व्हाट, कैथोड, एंड दिस बिकम्स व्हाट, एनोड. दैट मीन्स आपका जो इलेक्ट्रोकेमिकल सेल है, नाउ इट वर्क्स व्हाट, लाइक एन इलेक्ट्रोलिटिक सेल. सो आपका ये जो सेल है अब वर्क करेगा एज इलेक्ट्रोलिटिक सेल. दैट इज मीन्स नाउ एक्सटर्नल पोटेंशियल विल ब्रिंग अबाउट द केमिकल चेंज. सो पहले क्या हो रहा था, केमिकल रिएक्शन वाज अकरिंग टू प्रोड्यूस इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. But when external potential becomes greater than cell potential, now the flow of electron will take place in opposite directions. That means now it works as an or like an electrolytic cell. So students, this was electrochemical cell and how it works when external potential say smaller than, equal or उससे ज्यादा अगर apply करेंगे तो कैसे work करेगा. So when external potential is less than cell potential, it works like an electrochemical cell. When cell potential and external potentials become equal, the cell will not work at all. It stops working. But when external potential exceeds cell potential, the cell works in opposite direction. That means it now works like an electrolytic cell. So students, this was an idea about electrochemical cell and how it works when it is attached to external potential. Now students, how to represent an electrochemical cell? So according to IUPAC conventions, while representing an electrochemical cell, anode is represented first. That means anode को हम left hand side पे represent करते हैं and cathode is represented on right hand side. And then the two halves, they are separated by two vertical lines which indicate what? The presence of salt bridge. So these two vertical lines indicate what? Salt bridge. Now students, then let me tell you, at anode we represent metal electrode first and then the electrolyte. Say concentration कोई भी है यहां पर लिख देंगे. And this single line is for the electrode electrolyte interface, because ये solid phase है, ये aqueous phase है. So this is electrode electrolyte interface. Then we have two vertical lines for salt bridge, and while representing cathode we write metal ions of the electrolyte first and their concentration in square brackets. यहां जो भी होगा, मैं तो सिर्फ aqueous लिख रहा हूं. अदरवाइज अगर 1 मोलर है वी राइट 1 मोलर, 2 मोलर है तो वी राइट 2 मोलर, जो भी है. एंड देन इंटरफेस एंड देन वी राइट द मेटल इटसेल्फ. सो दिस इज हाउ वी रिप्रेजेंट एन इलेक्ट्रोकेमिकल सेल. नाउ अदर इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग्स आर दैट एट एनोड oxidation takes place. So this is the oxidation half cell. At cathode, reduction takes place. So we call this half as reduction half cell. Oxidation when takes place, the electrode acquires negative charge. So we say anode in electrochemical cell is negatively charged. Cathode is positively charged. So charge on the electrolytes is negative on anode, and electrons, students, they flow in this direction. So this is the flow of electrons. So flow of electron is always from anode to cathode, and current by convention flows always in what? Opposite direction. So this is how we represent electrochemical cell. Now इसके लिए स्टूडेंट मैं आपको एक मेमोरी एड दे सकता हूं. जस्ट मेमोराइज दिस LOAN, that is the word lone. Student, L is for left hand side and this is right hand side के लिए we use R. And see students, alphabetically L और R में से L पहले आता है. So जो पहले अल्फाबेटिकली आएगा वो स्टूडेंट्स हम पहले रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे. दैट इज हम लेफ्ट हैंड साइड को पहले रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे, राइट हैंड साइड को कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री होगा उसका, सो उसको बाद में रिप्रेजेंट करेंगे. देन अब लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे जो इलेक्ट्रोड है उस पर ऑक्सीडेशन होता है और दूसरे तरफ रिडक्शन होता है. अभी यहां फर्स्ट अल्फाबेट देखो O और R, एंड अल्फाबेटिकली अगेन O कम्स फर्स्ट. लेफ्ट हैंड साइड पे जो इलेक्ट्रोड है वी कॉल इट एनोड, हम उसको एनोड बोलते हैं. And this electrode is cathode, and again you see that A और C में से पहले A आएगा. So anode को पहले, cathode को बाद में represent करेंगे. And now charge on the electrode. Left hand side पे जो electrode है it has a negative charge. Right hand side पे जो electrode है it has a positive charge. And first alphabet here is N and here we have P, and alphabetically N comes first. So students, we can remember all these points through this memory aid. Remember this lone word: left, oxidation, anode and negatively charged. So इसका complementary क्या होगा? Left का right, oxidation का reduction, anode का cathode and negative का positive. So student, this was about electrochemical cell. Now students, one more thing, that how to represent the electrode reactions. So students, in Daniell cell, see, जो अभी सेल मैंने आपसे डिस्कस किया, in Daniell cell, एनोड पे क्या हुआ था? जिंक undergoes oxidation. So zinc dissolve कर गया था, forming zinc ions. This is called oxidation half reaction. So this is called oxidation half reaction, due to which anode acquires negative charge. And students, what happens at cathode? At cathode, the copper ions, they get reduced, forming copper. This is called reduction half reaction. So this is reduction half reaction. Now students, the overall cell reaction would be what? Overall आपका जो cell reaction है उसके लिए आपको इन दोनों को add करना होगा. But before addition, make sure that electrons lost at anode and electrons gained at cathode वो equate हो जाए, means वो equal होने चाहिए. So यहाँ तो equal है, आप simply add करोगे. So you'll see that the overall cell reaction is that spontaneously zinc, solid and copper ions, when react, electrons and electrons cancel out. Solution now contains zinc ions and copper. So this is the overall cell reaction. But when this overall cell reaction we represent, we also have to write that during this reaction 1.1 volt what is the cell potential, means इतना आपका electrical energy produce होगा. So इसके corresponding current भी flow करेगा circuit में. So students, this is how to write what? electrode reactions and then what overall cell reaction. अब यहां पर स्टूडेंट्स मैं आपसे ये चीज भी डिस्कस कर लूं, अगर सपोज आपको सेल रिप्रेजेंटेशन के हिसाब से इसको लिखना पड़ जाए तो सी जिंक undergoes oxidation, so at anode we write what, metal first, that is we write zinc first and then the metal ions, that is zinc ions, and then their concentration. से अगर 1 molar है, standard conditions में 1 ही होता है, so मैं 1 molar लिख देता हूं. Then salt bridge, at cathode reduction takes place and at cathode we write metal ions first and then their concentration say 1 molar hai, and then we write metal. So this is how what cell is represented if what cell reaction is given. Now students, कई बार क्या होगा, आपको सेल दिया होगा तो सेल से सेल रिप्रेजेंटेशन कैसे लिखना होगा वो भी डिस्कस कर लेते हैं. So next now students we are going to discuss how to write cell reaction from cell representation. Now say students मेरे पास एक cell representation है, so I have cell representation in which say here I have say copper solid and then we have copper 2 positive, say aqueous लिख देता हूं, salt bridge, and then we have silver positive ions getting reduced to silver. Now convention को use करते हैं students. So this is anode, this is cathode. So at anode, first at anode what happens is that copper ions are formed due to oxidation of copper. So we have copper 2 positive aqueous ions. So this is the anode half cell reaction, and at cathode we have silver ions getting reduced. So silver ions aqueous, they are reduced to silver. Now so this is the cathode reaction. Now but students overall cell reaction, so cell representation से cell reaction लिखने के लिए now हमें क्या करना है, इनको ऐड करना है, बट ऐड करने से पहले इलेक्ट्रॉन्स को इक्वेट करना होगा. So for that we multiply this electrode reaction by 2, so that 2 electrons and 2 they cancel out. So now we have overall cell reaction as copper solid plus 2 moles of silver aqueous ions producing 2 moles of silver solid, and we have copper 2 positive aqueous ions. So this is now the cell reaction. So students, this is very important to point to note that जब आप cell representation लिखते हैं तो the number of moles और जो coefficients होते हैं cell reactions में उनको हम कभी नहीं लिखते. Like यहाँ पर we have 2 moles of silver ions and 2 moles of silver, but यहाँ पर आप नहीं लिखेंगे because in cell representation we write only the species which undergo a change, but in cell reaction we write all the coefficient because it should be balanced. So student, this is how we write cell reaction. Now students, we will discuss the main points of differences between electrochemical cell and electrolytic cell. But students, before we discuss these differences, first we have to understand about electrode potential, cell potential also. So students, what is an electrode potential, what is cell potential, that we will discuss in next video lecture. But simply मैं आपको आज ही बता दूं that electrode potential means एक electrode का potential, meaning electrode has a tendency to either lose electron or to gain electron. So उसका वो जो tendency है to lose electron or to gain electron, that is expressed in terms of electrode potentials. So students, that we will discuss in next video lecture. So that is all for today. Thank you.